he sees me running. He's like, bruh, Desmond, stop.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, man. I'm like, bro, help me. Look at all these nayas. He stands there. He say, yay, wait, these nayas. They all stop. Let me. So then I found out that he knew the brasser. He came there with his homies. And then he's like, the bra like tries to stab me and he catches his hand and I fucking just go backwards.
Yo. We're peoples. We are back again for another episode of DTK. And I want to talk Dricus. I want to talk Dricus. Dricus, what is his nickname?
Still knocks.
Yeah. Dricus still knocks du plessis. Hulle weet nie wat ons weet nie.
Maar nou weet hulle wat ons weet.
Did you watch the fight? Did you catch the fight? What did you think? What is your initial thoughts of the fight?
I actually expected better. I expected a knockout.
Everybody was expecting a knockout.
Yeah, everyone's expecting a knockout, but I guess that's just how championship fights are usually. Because I was expecting Strickland to come out the way he came out against Adesanya, which was the guy I beat before. And he just didn't. He was just jabbing. But his jabs were working, bro. Like,
it was working, but
it was damaging.
It was almost like he was fighting defensively.
Yeah.
He wasn't out there to go and win it. I think, because didn't he talk about he doesn't think that Dricus can go the distance?
Yeah, he thought Dricus
of the 5 rounds and was gonna get tired and then he was gonna come out.
Yeah.
But Dricus didn't. He just kept on coming and kept on coming.
And he kept on getting better as well throughout the fight.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, like everyone says Dricus, his cardio is bad. Bro, I saw his one post and my first initial thought was like, his cardio he's looking lean as fuck. You could see this man's cardio is top level. He's ready for this fight. You could just see. And bro, like his body fat, it's just, he was so lean. And when I saw him in the fight, I was like, holy shit, this man's going more than 3 rounds. And he looks, but at the end of the 5th round, he was the tank. We was just emptying the tank. They were emptying the tank. But
Sean came at him in that last minute or so.
Yeah, that last minute. That was the same thing he did with Adesanya as well.
But if you look at the picture of the bodies of the two guys, you can see Dricus, he's ripped, he's lean as fuck. Where Strickland's also lean, but he's got that
doesn't have the cardio.
No, he's got that fit dad bod.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
More. His body fat's way more than what Dricus is in that picture as well.
Going into this thing, who was your gut feel to win it?
Dricus. I was saying Dricus by knockout.
Is that?
Yeah. Well, obviously because he's fucking South African, I'm gonna say that. But yeah, I thought that my initial was I want Dricus to win, but there could also be Strickland could have came with some magic like he did with Adesanya because that's what he fucking did. No one expected him to fucking own Adesanya like he did. He fucking mauled that cunt.
Yeah.
Well, he's not a cunt, but Adesanya is one of my favorite fighters.
Do you know one thing that I always thought about, and the reason why Dricus would do well is because he can take a punch.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Like a glass jaw.
Exactly. So when O's strike him, a strike that would normally knock somebody else out, that he just eats it up. And then he strikes back as well.
It's the pap in vlees, bro. The pap in vlees.
Did you see Joe Rogan's reaction?
Yeah, he was surprised as well.
Yeah.
And if you look at the comments, bro, he when he saw it, he was like, I wonder what the people online are gonna say. And if you look, if there's the one they posted a video of Dricus walking after the fight and talking to the camera about his win and shit. And then if you go into the comments, everyone's like, robbery.
I saw that.
It kind of was a fair fight, but Dricus, both of them damaged each other.
Yeah.
I'm obviously with, I don't know how, the judging is obviously on strikes and takedowns, etc. And bro, he had the last I heard on the commentators, he had 6 out of 9 takedowns.
Yeah.
So that also counted for him, and that's where I think the split decision came as well.
Did you see?
And it looked pretty fair.
I looked at, what was it, round 5. I checked, like, you can generally see from the faces of the guys and like who's been beaten.
Yeah.
And you see that cut here on Strickland's head. Yeah. His whole face and back is just full of blood.
Look at that go down below. Look what this man looks like. I don't even want to know what he's gonna look like in the morning. Bro.
Nah, bruv. Imagine like being beaten like that. Like your recovery.
That's why these oaks only fight like fucking. If he must fight Israel Adesanya, they'll probably only fight in October, bro.
Yeah.
Because he now has to recover from all that damage, the brain, and all that cack. Because he'll go for all that scans. Look at this man's face.
Yeah.
That thing's gonna be shining. His face is shining. He's gonna be swollen as fuck tomorrow.
Imagine winning such a prestigious award and having to accept it with your face looking like that.
Bruh, and now he has to. But bro, he made history for our country. Bro.
He did. Listen, what is it about South Africans and 1 point?
Fuck knows.
Hey? What is it about South Africans at 1 point?
Fuck, bruh. That is kak.
Hulle weet nie wat ons weet.
No weet hulle. And you know what's mad? If his next opponent is a New Zealander.
Wow.
So, and hopefully this fight will be it should be in South Africa, I hope. I wonder where. I don't want it to be in Pretoria, but it's his home place. So it probably will be. But if it's down in Cape Town, it's going to be vibes.
Your boy's going to be there, definitely.
Yes, so it'll be like SA versus New Zealand. And if he wins, then you now boss, everything's going to go.
It'll go mad.
But I think Adesanya on top form against him will be a fight.
I'd like him to fight Adesanya.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether he holds onto that bad boy or not.
Yep.
I just want to see him.
That fight has to happen.
It has to happen.
I wanted that fight more than the Strickland.
Yeah.
And him.
I think the world wanted it more than the Strickland. Yeah, the world wanted
more, Strickland. But Strickland, bro, like, to be honest, I didn't even fucking really know about Strickland until he fought Adesanya. I was like,
same.
Who the fuck is this guy?
And then all of a sudden he's up and running.
And then he runs his mouth, bro. He's fucking good at selling fights. That's one thing I will say. And they sold this fight well, bro. Bro, and I checked the video. Did you see the videos of the people watching the fights?
What, the South African? Oh, at the thing.
At TP Pretoria.
Yes.
Since when does a Latweezy watch UFC? The funniest shit. Look at this man's cardio, bro. Look at that. He is shredded. He put in
what is
work
it? 84 kgs on the dot, right?
Yeah.
And Strickland was 84.5. Yeah, he's looking ripped. He's a beast, eh?
He's massive.
He's a beast. So that's the thing. People are saying like Strickland being champion doesn't match like what a champion is supposed to be. Like it doesn't give off that champion vibes. And that's why they feel that it was given to
Adesanya.
To Dricus.
To Dricus, sorry.
But
got Adesanya
the thing is,
on my mind,
Dricus got there. Like he got there on fair fights and fucking people up.
Yep.
6 love.
He was fucking us up. And even in the walkouts, like I checked the walkouts in this game and like Dricus walks out and it's energy. Like he's fucking ready.
Yeah.
He walks out and you can just see nervousness on his face.
His whole fight, like the whole thing from start to finish, felt nervous.
Yeah.
It felt nervous.
But Dricus is definitely more intimidating.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. Look at that with the standoff.
He doesn't
want to stand off. Yeah.
The easy and this man fight is because both of them have energy, bruh.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be worse. The shit talk. I can't wait.
Cyril, we got another 1 point win. I feel a public holiday coming up soon. We have to.
We made history. You better give us a public holiday.
The Proteas fucked
Watch
it
him. When's it? The long weekend's at the 29th of March. Watch him give us off the 28th.
He has to.
Hint,
Yes,
hint.
bro.
The 28th of March.
So I checked
3-day work week, bro.
the longest win streaks of champions, and he's like at the bottom of the list. Eh?
Yeah, he's 7. And
I think Adesanya was at like 9.
he's Adesanya second, and then Silver, the Spider Silver,
Oh,
he's first with, I think Adesanya's 1 under him. Adesanya's 17, and then the Silver is, he's 18.
You know what gets me about the like UFC? Nah? You're fighting somebody to knock them out. You're basically fighting to destroy that person. Nah? And then the final, like the bell goes, and then they announce who the winner is, and then you're hugging the same bruh that you just brawled.
That's
Bro.
just that war with, bro. That's the same as like rugby, bro. You go out, fuck Unks up, and then at the end you take each other's hands, you hug each other. And
Yeah, but ruggers is different because there's like, I don't know, there's like rules within things that you can and can't do.
yeah,
Where UFC, yes, there's things that you can and can't do.
yeah.
But in rugby, your point is to score more points than the other
Yeah.
team. With
And
UFC, yes, but your main goal is to fuck them up
Yeah,
to
it's
the point where they are knocked out.
Yeah.
The violence within the sport is so great and it's so insane that after such incredible violence that I can come to you afterwards and shake your hand and be like,
Yeah.
yo, well done for fucking
But
me up.
It's like when
Imagine
when
you
fight-
get into a street fight with a brother. Yeah, in the road. This brother shouts at you, yo massa. You like, my massa, what?
when you move him.
Come here.
It's like
You
but
knock
that's
each
how
other,
you
and
are.
then after the fight, you shake the brother's
you
hand.
shake
You say,
his hand and say,
well,
nah, lick a
well,
fight.
nah, like a fight.
Or when
You beat me.
But usually when you fight with someone and you see them again, you'll say, oh, wait.
Have you
Usually.
ever done that?
Well, usually when you fight, it's normally with like someone I've been friends with, man.
Yeah.
And I've fought with him, then it's like, that's how to be. But
Oh.
like, they aren't really friends, but they do kind of know each other and shit like that because of like sparring and all that shit.
I got into a fight with my best friend at the time. It was grade 5. I'll never forget it. So our teacher, I don't even know if she's still alive, but bless her soul, Miss Dietrich, right? She was old back then already.
Yeah.
It was her birthday. Now, she was one of those teachers that like nobody liked because she was strict. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for her birthday, she was like, we're not doing class today. So the class that we're going to have after break, we're just going to stay on the field, she said. Stay on the field, and then we're going to do a little party. So
Oh,
we were like, yo,
wow.
damn, Miss Dietrich, you the things. Anyway, so now we playing with a soccer ball, we're kicking the soccer ball. But now it's my bra, Matthew is his name. It's his soccer ball. And his mom, well, they stayed like literally like down the road. But now we're kicking the soccer ball, bell rings, everybody goes inside, but our class stays outside and continue kicking the soccer ball. Bro, his mom comes walking past. She just went to the shop, right? Mom comes walking past and calls him. So now I'm like, okay, cool, your mom's there, wada. He's like, give me my ball.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, what you doing? Where do you want to go? What do you want to take the ball for? Your mom is right there by the fence. She's calling you. She's going to chat to you for 2 seconds. Then you're going to come back and we're going to carry on playing.
Yeah.
Why you want to take your ball? He's like, no, give my ball. So now what happens when somebody's like that? You stop playing honchu with it.
Yeah.
So
yes.
now, but now, because I'm his best friend, right? And he doesn't really like lam with the other guys in the class, right? The ball gets to me, and as I pass the ball, he scopes, but he scopes my legs. Varam.
Is it?
I fall on my back. I got up, and now I'm seeing red hair, and I'm just... I'm giving, and he's holding his leg up like this. This was his defense, holding his leg up, and he's doing this, and he's trying to kick, and I'm just giving. And like his eye was bleeding, and his mouth was bleeding. And like they stopped us before the teacher
Yeah.
came. And then I woke up, like I switched on and I realized, oh shit, just beat you up in front of your mom. So he takes his ball, he goes to his mother, right?
Shit.
His mother didn't shout at me for, like, she didn't, like nothing. She just left it.
Oh my
And then
word.
I heard his mother saying to him, why did you want to take your ball?
Exactly.
And I was like, yeah.
Idiot.
His mom was like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck
was
are you
his
doing?
team losing or what?
No, we were just scooping the ball. We were passing the ball around the same way we passed when we were
Nah,
playing
what an
Wanchi.
idiot. Why?
Yeah,
Well,
man.
whoever
Bro,
he is.
His
Bruv.
mom leaves, right? He comes back, but now the man is bleak. Now you know that bleak was just sitting in silence.
Yeah.
Because you
go
got beat
to-
up in front of the whole class. So Miss Dietrich comes, but now everybody's chilling again. Everybody's like, they don't want to make a scene out of what just
Yeah.
happened. We're sitting there now, we're having like cakes and juices and all that shit.
That's quiet.
But he's just
Shame.
sitting there. He's not eating, drinking, nothing. He's just sitting there. You know, one of those like, this bruh's going to be a serial killer one day. Like
Yeah.
you're sitting there like that, just angry. So I being nice, like I to go get him some like cakes and just like
Yes.
thing is I make him a plate basically
Yeah.
and some juice, and I go take it to him. He doesn't want to take it. So bro, Matthew, dude, I'm sorry, but like, yeah, this is my peace
Yeah.
offering. Doesn't want to take it. So I'm like, okay, cool, it's fine. I understand you're upset. I'm just gonna leave it here. So
Yeah.
I leave it like on the bench there with him.
Shame.
This man goes, bah, and moves everything that I just got for him over. As I see that, I'm like, yeah, bro, and I'm about to peek, and I get grabbed from behind, and Oaks is like, no, stop. I'm like, yeah, man, but how can this, bro, just like,
yeah.
like, what was going on here? Nah, that was one of the craziest fights I've ever been in my life.
With his best friend.
What's our best friend?
My craziest role I was in was at Cork Bay with, well, I had two there. One, I hit the man, while I fly kicked the man, fucked. Hit him, and then as I looked up, then all these brassa from Cork Bay just said, the one but I had a knife, and he's like, say, it's in your puss.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my puss. Sang! Spot! Bro. There were like 12 oaks chasing me. And then my one brother that I was in school with, my best brother, now he sees me running. He's like, bruh, Desmond, stop.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro,
Nah.
I'm mad. I'm like, bro, help me. Look at all these nayas. He stands there. He say, yay, wait, these nayas. They all stop. Let me. So then I found out that he knew the brassa. He came there with his homies. And then he's like, the bra like tries to stab me and he catches his hand and I fucking just go backwards.
Yo.
And bro, next day I find out that it's his own cousin that tried to fucking stick me. I was
Wow.
like,
Why is that
what the
one
fuck? And they
cousin,
all
man?
came there together, bro. And then his one cousin comes to me and he's like, bro, like, don't ever do that again. Nah. Like, don't get involved. Leave it. But it's because the bra that I fought with went for one of my brassa. So then I was like, oh, you didn't trust.
Yeah.
So then that's when I was like, fuck this. And then while I was fucking getting chased by 12 of these oaks, these owns decided they're gonna vie. They watched me get chased and vied.
What?
and then
So
they
that
vied.
you went to go help them, and then they thought, okay, now the heat is on you. Now we're gonna leave.
And they vied, bro. They just
Yeah.
vied. And then the second one was, I just finished school, bro. Like last exam, done. Let's go to the bowl, whatever. Go to the bowl with my brother, Zuki, Kyle. Jawling, skitting hard, leaving Ozark safe. Kyle's hand goes through a window, cuts his hand. We all walk into the car, we're like, oh fuck, and he's drunk. Now, this place where his hand went through had an alarm. So it obviously triggered.
Yeah.
And then the security guards come and they block my brother's car in.
Yeah.
So we like, bro, move your fucking car. This man's bleeding. He fell into a window. Look at his hand. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
it's dripping, bro. This niggas don't want to leave. My pute's like, oh, you don't want to leave. Watch me move my fucking car. So the one security takes the thing is his baton. And Zuki sees. Zuki goes for him. Boop. Zuki and Kyle are pushing this man. Next minute, I'm like, my boot's like, now it's the main dog that didn't want us to leave. And then this was like his assistant.
Yeah.
Then my boot's like, oh, where's that other night? Where's the main night? My boot runs up to this man, fly kicks him. This flicks his baton, he just gets fly kicked. Doop, on the ground. My brother takes his baton, moves him with it. I don't even think this must be on the fucking don't post this. Moves him with his own baton. I'm just kicking this night. I'm just kicking him. Bah! Yeah, you puss. Bah! Bah! Carl's fucking throwing blood on their cars, telling him, let us fucking leave. They didn't want us to leave, bro.
What?
And if Zuki never like got that man's hand, they would have battered my brother over the cop.
Yeah.
And that's what we weren't gonna have. Then they pepper sprayed us.
Yeah.
They pepper sprayed my brother.
So it was all self-defense.
All self-defense.
Yeah,
and then
100%.
they pepper sprayed Carl. Fucked. And then the oak pepper sprayed my boot, and he just rubbed his eyes and he's like, okay, now you're gonna die. That was the first time I saw my brother roll. Bro, we chased this man. We in the middle of the road. Coing this knife. Bah! 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 Car comes, Bruce stops. A car comes, I'm like, wait, a car. Pulls him to the other side of the road, onto the pavement where that market is.
Yeah.
Pushing this now. We just pushing, saying, yeah, you knife. Bah! 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 Moving. He pepper sprays, we jump, spat into the car. Zuki moves the car, we spat, bro. Next minute, the fucking cops are outside our house. Yeah, we are gonna arrest you guys for
Assault.
for attempted murder. We like, oh, you just our
Attempted
bra. We like our bra. Fucking cut his hand.
Yes.
These oaks parked us in.
Yeah.
They came at us with batons.
Yeah.
We defended ourselves because we did fokol. We actually did fokol.
Yeah, you just wanted to go
We
home.
just wanted to go. We actually wanted to take him to the hospital.
Yeah.
And they didn't allow it. And then we like, fuck this.
Yeah.
So then they wanted to come at us, and we rolled. We in the van, bro. The police driver goes into Ovi, goes to some other place. So then we asked this man, bro, aren't you taking us to the police station?
Yeah.
He's like, oh no. They called us. They said, no, you guys actually, it was self-defense from your side because they came at you with batons. And you guys didn't do anything. So they took us back home. I was like, well, bro, I just finished school. I'm like, I'm going to jail. And we in the back of the van. My brother's like, this, I don't care what happens, but I'm taking the blame. I tell him, bro, you just.
Yeah.
We brothers, we going down together if you're going
It
down
says,
tonight.
what's his name? What's the two brothers? That just got arrested. And in Romania, they just got released.
Oh, the Tate brothers. The Tate brothers. I was like, fuck that.
Yeah,
You're not
listen.
going by yourself, bro. Bro, we fucked these oaks up. And every time I see a mountain man van, and I just think, you man are actually puss weak.
But the thing is, I just think sometimes the securities have like a chip on their shoulder. And
Yeah,
they just
bro.
wanna fucking
They
fuck
think-
with you.
They think they can fuck with you because they have that security thing.
It's
You're
that,
not
it's
state,
that, it's
bro.
that uniform thing, man.
that
Like,
you
Yeah.
private,
you
bro.
think because you have a uniform on, you can do what you want, and people must just listen to you.
Yeah, they not.
But it's not like that.
Yeah,
That's
they're not
like
part of
that.
state, bro. You can fuck them up. They can do.
But
fuck
then
all.
you see the blue route with that securities when they robbed that place. They didn't
They
even
do
warn
fuck all.
nobody. They just started running.
Yeah, it's like they know, bruh. Those oaks, they all involved in the cack. Those
But
security
shame, listen,
companies and
to
shit.
be honest, like being a security guard, like you're not given a lot of the security guards. You have to have a baton,
Yeah.
and oaks are coming at you with guns.
Yes.
Like there's
Yeah.
not much you can
That,
do.
yeah, I will run as well, bro.
Nah,
like,
bro.
I have nothing to defend myself, with,
Nah.
really.
Listen,
Also, minimum wage. Will you actually like? Do
Yeah,
your
like
job?
I'm
Yeah,
not,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna
No,
fight
no,
someone
bro.
come and get me with a gun
Rest
for
my
fucking
life.
8
Going for
grand.
$12
This
still.
fuck
Yeah.
that.
this is the thing. Even now, as I am, like I can't just go out there and fight somebody.
No.
'Cause you never know what that brother's
Yes,
doing.
you
Because
don't.
half the people are doing MMA, the other half are carrying some.
Yeah.
they're
Or
carrying
they
some
pull out
things.
some
And all
jiu-jitsu.
O's
Exactly.
and guns and shit.
Nah,
Fuck, bro.
bruv. But
That's
listen,
why I hate going out.
let's finish it off on that note. Thank you guys for joining for another episode of TTK. Keep hitting that like, share, subscribe button, and as usual, always remember and don't forget to. We fucked that up.
Don't talk cock. Because you went in circles.